It's absolutely incredibly fine and precise work. Tiny little dots and lines, and it's just really intricate enmeshment of different strokes, different mark makings.
My wife says I'm crazy,
Because he spent like 4 months on a painting or something, right?
Yeah, yeah. So that one there took like 4 months and like big days, like it's massive days, 15-hour days. I definitely want that bird's eye view. You're hovering over the land. It's vast and it's intricate in detail, because that country is massive. My old man, he moved the family out to Longreach when I was just not even 1 year old. My dad's from New Zealand. Mum's Welsh Irish Aboriginal. So we end up moving into this little unit on the edge of town on the Common, which is near this Iningai Nature Reserve. We moved out there in the middle of the sticks. I used to go out most afternoons on my motorbike onto the Iningai Reserve. There's a lot of dry creek beds around there. I don't know why I was drawn to it as a kid, but I find it kind of eerie now, and when I contemplate that there was there's an ancestral connection to that land. Because what happened was, as I've been on this journey, I've been trying to investigate a bit of my roots. So I never knew Jack Weldon was an Iningai man, my great-grandfather, because they never talk about it. For them to get by in society, they believe you just be a quiet black fella. I think that fear and of wanting just to be accepted in the community, they kept their mouth shut.
So in a way, you're giving them a voice now, all these generations
Yeah,
later.
and there's a whole family in Longreach still that are Iningai descendants, and I found that out recently. There's a woman out there. Her father was very instrumental into maintaining culture and looking after Iningai country. He's passed on now, and Suzanne has taken that role. I saw on ABC that she was calling herself an Iningai woman. And I'm like, hang on, I thought all Iningai passed on. Like, where's this coming from? No one's told me this story. And here I am painting these Iningai paintings. So I contacted her and I said, look, my family's Weldon family. She goes, Weldon? Says you're Iningai too, she told me.
Tell us how you did start painting, because it's a fairly recent practice for you, isn't it, Ethan?
I decided in 2017 I'm going to move to Brizzy. At this point, I'm living out of a van.
You're
Because
homeless,
I said,
basically.
yeah. So I was going to the Chermside Library, used the internet there, and I found this gallery in the city, and I went off there to have a gaze, and it was all these big. First time I'd really seen Aboriginal art like that. It was a desert art exhibition, and I was blown away, especially by one artist painting in there. And the director told me a bit about her story, and I thought of my grandmother. An incredible impact this when he painted this picture, because it's just opened up my heart, even though she's long gone. That's when I saw how powerful art is. It's like, this is powerful, man. And I was like, I got to do this. Like, I was doodling around. It's like, I'm going to do it for my people. I often think about when I paint, with my ancestry there, I'm thinking of my ancestors. So there's a lot of them, no doubt, who have walked that country, before any of us were here. And so, but they're back down there in the ground again. And so it's, the painting's a tribute to them, in a sense, and all those little details, each life that walked that land. My dream for it one day is, if people ever see an Iningai, they know it's from Longreach. That's what I want for that painting. When they see it, they know that it belongs there. The Indigenous history of the place is just waiting to be resurrected. Like, a lot of it's resting again. It's back in the ground with those who carried it. But there's a little bit I do know, and it's that little bit. If I could just see a little bit, and it gave me hope of that painting. That's what I knew. It's like, man, the bits I do know can be inspiring. And it's my purpose to paint it.